Have you ever felt concerned, or perhaps even guilty, noticing your social circle shrinking as you've gotten older? It might seem as though something's wrong or that you're unintentionally pushing people away, but what you're experiencing is both common and natural. The Greek philosopher Aristotle captured this perfectly when he famously said, "A friend to all is a friend to none." His wisdom speaks directly to the reality many seniors encounter. As we age, we instinctively become more selective about our relationships. We no longer have patience for superficial connections. Instead, we naturally gravitate toward deeper, more meaningful friendships that nurture rather than drain us. In fact, numerous studies confirm this phenomenon, showing that seniors who prioritize quality relationships over quantity experience less loneliness, better emotional health, and even improved physical well-being. Yet many older adults still carry a sense of guilt or sadness as their social circle shrinks, often feeling as though they're supposed to maintain a large circle of friends. The reassuring truth is that reducing your circle to fewer, more meaningful connections is not only normal but beneficial. You're not losing something valuable, you're refining your social life to reflect what's truly important, which ultimately leads to increased happiness, deeper satisfaction, and healthier aging. So, if you felt guilty about having fewer friends, remember that you're naturally becoming wiser about where you invest your energy and time, choosing deeper quality over superficial quantity. Have you experienced this natural change in your friendships as you've grown older? If so, you're not alone, and you're doing it right. Keep watching, because in the next chapter you'll discover the surprising, often overlooked benefits of embracing time spent alone. There's a common misunderstanding that solitude and loneliness are the same, but they're not. While loneliness is an unwanted and uncomfortable feeling, solitude is something completely different. It's a conscious choice, a way to reconnect deeply with yourself, and it brings profound benefits emotionally, mentally, and even physically. The legendary writer Henry David Thoreau demonstrated the power of solitude clearly when he retreated to Walden Pond, spending 2 years embracing the quiet, contemplative life. Thoreau famously wrote, "I never found the companion that was so companionable as solitude," highlighting how rich and fulfilling time alone can truly be. For seniors especially, solitude can become a precious time of life-enhancing self-discovery. When you're alone, you have the chance to pursue hobbies, deepen your understanding of yourself, or simply recharge emotionally in peaceful silence. Numerous studies confirm that regular solitude can greatly reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and enhance your emotional resilience and cognitive sharpness. But sadly, many older adults resist solitude, worrying it indicates loneliness or isolation. In reality, the opposite is true. Solitude strengthens emotional health, sharpens creativity, and fosters a deep sense of personal satisfaction and peace. Solitary moments provide you with an essential space to reflect, to focus on hobbies and interests, and to better understand yourself. It's during these quiet periods that some of life's most meaningful insights and joyful discoveries occur. This isn't isolation, it's an investment in your emotional well-being, happiness, and longevity. Solitude isn't something to fear or avoid, it's a deeply rewarding part of aging gracefully. If you've hesitated about spending time alone, take comfort knowing that intentional solitude has improved the lives of many wise individuals throughout history. Embracing solitude can enrich your life significantly, enhancing the quality of your golden years more profoundly than you might have imagined. Keep watching, because in our next chapter we'll explore exactly how selective friendships contribute directly to your health and overall happiness. Have you ever wondered if reducing the size of your social circle as you age is harmful? Or maybe you've worried that fewer friends might negatively affect your emotional well-being. It turns out the opposite is true. Selective friendships can significantly improve both your health and happiness. Ancient philosopher Epicurus understood this wisdom well when he advised, "Of all the things that wisdom provides to make us entirely happy, much the greatest is the possession of friendship." Yet he emphasized friendship as deep, meaningful bonds, not just numerous acquaintances. Modern science firmly backs up Epicurus's timeless insight. Recent research clearly demonstrates that seniors who invest in fewer, deeper relationships experience lower levels of loneliness, reduced stress, and even improved physical health. This occurs because meaningful friendships provide genuine emotional support, deeper trust, and lasting happiness, qualities superficial relationships simply can't deliver. Think about the friendships that truly sustain you. They're probably built on shared experiences, mutual understanding, and emotional connection, developed gradually over years or even decades. On the contrary, shallow friendships or excessive social interactions can often drain your energy, increase stress, and offer little meaningful emotional support. These connections may fill your social calendar, but rarely enrich your heart. As you age, naturally moving toward selective friendships is a sign of wisdom and emotional intelligence, not social decline. It's a recognition of your true emotional needs, prioritizing those relationships that genuinely nourish and sustain you emotionally, physically, and mentally. So if you've found yourself becoming more selective, know that you're on the right path. It's not the quantity of friendships, but the quality that enhances your happiness and ensures healthier aging. Keep this insight close to heart as we move forward, because in our next chapter we'll uncover how solitary activities, often misunderstood as isolation, can actually bring immense joy and fulfillment to your golden years. Have you ever felt a pang of guilt or hesitation when choosing to spend your time alone? Perhaps worrying it signals withdrawal or loneliness? This feeling is common, but it's based on a widespread misunderstanding about solitude. In reality, solitary activities can become one of your greatest sources of joy and fulfillment in later life. The famous essayist and philosopher Michel de Montaigne understood this well when he declared, "The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself." Montaigne's wisdom reveals something profound. The ability to cherish and enjoy solitary time is a true mark of emotional strength, resilience, and happiness. Scientific evidence supports Montaigne's insight, confirming that older adults who regularly engage in solitary activities experience significantly improved emotional and cognitive well-being. Activities such as gardening, reading, painting, or gentle exercises like yoga are more than just pleasant ways to pass the time. They actively reduce stress, elevate your mood, and sharpen your mind. Moreover, these solitary pursuits provide powerful opportunities for reflection, personal growth, and creative exploration, making your golden years genuinely fulfilling. Many seniors mistakenly associate solitude with unwanted isolation or declining social interaction. But solitude is very different from loneliness. It's a deliberate and empowering choice. It's the peace you find when gardening quietly on a sunny afternoon, the pleasure you experience reading a favorite book, or the calm clarity that emerges after spending quiet time in nature. It's about reconnecting with yourself, creating meaning, and discovering deeper layers of personal contentment and wisdom. Remember, embracing solitude is not about withdrawing from the world. It's about enriching your inner life and building emotional resilience, which allows you to better enjoy the relationships you do maintain. Solitary activities are not merely hobbies, they are powerful tools for healthy aging and emotional wellness. So, if you've ever hesitated to embrace solitude or worried it might signal loneliness, take comfort in knowing that thoughtful time alone has empowered countless people, including some of history's greatest minds. It's your opportunity to experience deep satisfaction, purpose, and joy, even as your social circle naturally narrows. Stay with us, because in our next chapter we'll delve even deeper into how you can practically cultivate solitude to improve your emotional and mental well-being each day. Have you ever thought of solitude not as loneliness, but as a deeply empowering practice that nurtures your emotional health and strengthens your mind? Many seniors hesitate to embrace solitude, mistakenly viewing it as isolation rather than recognizing its potential as a source of renewal and personal growth. The brilliant philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche understood this clearly when he wrote, "Solitude makes us tougher toward ourselves and tenderer toward others." Nietzsche's insight reminds us that spending intentional time alone doesn't diminish our relationships. Instead, it enhances our ability to connect deeply, genuinely, and compassionately. Modern science wholeheartedly supports this perspective. Researchers have discovered that older adults who regularly engage in thoughtful solitude, such as meditation, reflective journaling, gardening, or leisurely walks, often experience greater emotional resilience, reduced anxiety, and improved overall cognitive clarity. This type of solitude is a deliberate, mindful choice, vastly different from loneliness or isolation. It's about carving out intentional space to reflect, explore personal interests, and nurture mental wellness, fostering a deeper sense of inner peace and emotional stability. Consider the experiences of renowned figures who championed solitude. Albert Einstein famously credited his profound scientific breakthroughs to solitary walks and quiet contemplation. Einstein believed that solitude was essential for creative thinking, emotional clarity, and problem-solving. Like Einstein, you too can harness the profound mental and emotional benefits solitude offers. Whether you choose a quiet morning walk in nature, reading a beloved novel, practicing daily mindfulness, or exploring creative hobbies, intentional solitude has the power to dramatically improve your mood, mental clarity, and emotional strength, especially after retirement. The beauty of solitude is that it provides the space you need to reflect, refresh, and recharge, making your social interactions richer, deeper, and more satisfying when you choose to engage. By spending purposeful time alone, you're building emotional resilience, clarity, and the wisdom needed to face life's challenges gracefully and confidently. If you found ways to embrace solitude, or if you're inspired to explore this powerful practice, your wisdom can inspire others. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments and stay with me as we continue, because next you'll learn how to maintain a consistently positive mindset that transforms the way you experience your golden years. Have you ever wondered why some seniors seem genuinely happy and content, even when their circle of friends gets smaller with time? Their secret is surprisingly simple. They've consciously chosen to cultivate a positive and grateful mindset, regardless of life's inevitable changes. The ancient Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius captured this beautifully when he wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Aurelius, who experienced immense pressure and isolation as a leader, knew firsthand that a positive, grateful attitude could dramatically reshape one's emotional well-being and happiness. Scientific studies have repeatedly validated his wisdom, proving that seniors who maintain a positive, grateful outlook consistently experience better physical health, improved emotional resilience, lower stress levels, and a substantially higher quality of life. However, many seniors struggle with accepting the changes in their social lives, viewing fewer friendships as a personal failure or a sign of declining social abilities. If you share these feelings, know this: the changes you're experiencing are natural, common, and beneficial. By embracing gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lost to what remains, allowing yourself to appreciate and celebrate the meaningful relationships that truly enrich your life. Practicing gratitude can start with something as simple as reflecting daily on things you value deeply, perhaps cherished friendships, the joy of a solitary walk, or the peace of a quiet morning. Numerous psychological studies confirm that seniors who practice gratitude regularly, such as keeping a gratitude journal, expressing appreciation directly to friends or family, or simply reflecting quietly on life's small joys, experience greater emotional stability, improved mental clarity, and an enhanced sense of fulfillment and happiness. This practice is transformative because it empowers you to appreciate the quality of your connections rather than merely counting them. Gratitude doesn't deny that changes can be challenging. Instead, it gently reframes your experience, revealing the deeper meaning and value in having fewer but richer relationships. Seniors who adopt this positive outlook often report feeling more satisfied, energized, and emotionally stable, demonstrating clearly how a shift in mindset can positively impact your entire life. So, if you've ever felt disheartened by your changing social landscape, consider gratitude your emotional ally. By cultivating a positive, grateful mindset, you're not only embracing the wisdom of the ages, but you're actively building a joyful, meaningful, and healthy future for yourself, no matter how your social circle evolves. Stay with us because our next chapter will offer you even more powerful insights into gracefully navigating the emotional shifts of life after retirement. Have you ever wondered why some people remain resilient, positive, and content, even in the face of life's inevitable changes, while others struggle emotionally? The secret lies in intentionally cultivating emotional resilience through simple yet profoundly effective practices such as gratitude and mindfulness. The Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of emotional perspective, famously writing, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Marcus Aurelius recognized that happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances, but rather on cultivating an inner mindset of gratitude, awareness, and resilience. Scientific studies consistently confirm the power of gratitude and mindfulness, particularly among seniors navigating retirement, smaller social circles, or living alone. Seniors who regularly practice gratitude, such as taking a few moments each day to reflect on what they're genuinely thankful for, experience significantly improved mental and emotional health. Gratitude naturally shifts your perspective away from feelings of loss or isolation toward appreciation for the meaningful connections, joyful moments, and daily comforts still present in your life. This simple practice is transformative, reducing stress, lifting mood, and building lasting emotional strength. Similarly, mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in each moment, also significantly boosts emotional resilience. Mindfulness helps you release anxiety about the future or sadness about the past, bringing clarity, peace, and emotional stability to your daily life. Consider philosopher Lao Tzu's wisdom, who advised, "If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you're living in the future. But if you are at peace, you're living in the present." His insight beautifully captures how mindfulness can directly enhance your emotional wellness, especially after 60. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude doesn't require complicated techniques or significant lifestyle changes. Simply spending 5 quiet minutes each day focusing on your breathing, taking peaceful walks in nature, or journaling about things you're grateful for can profoundly impact your emotional health and resilience. Seniors who incorporate these practices regularly often report fewer feelings of loneliness, reduced stress levels, improved emotional stability, and enhanced overall life satisfaction. If you've ever worried about maintaining positivity and resilience through life's natural transitions, take comfort knowing these simple habits offer powerful emotional support. Cultivating gratitude and mindfulness ensures your emotional well-being doesn't depend on external factors like the number of friends you have, but rather on your inner strength, peace, and perspective. Stay tuned because next we'll bring everything together, helping you confidently embrace life after retirement with emotional clarity, resilience, and joy.